Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm back to do the last two of the Artist Collection by NJOY. So I know you watched if you haven't watched the other two videos, I did one video with the Sacred Heart, because I can't pronounce the French, how it's pronounced in French, can't pronounce that. And I did the Heathen's Bite and Samba Sun on my last video. So now I'm going to do Paramour and Dragon Scape. Now I'll start with Paramour. This is Paramour. And I'd like to say that this one I was pleasantly surprised with, because I'm not usually much of a pear person. Not usually. There have been some vapes that I like pear in, but most of the time I'm not much of a pear person. And the ingredients for this, or the main ingredients, are light pear, bright peach, smooth vanilla, and light cinnamon. Now I do like vanilla and I do like cinnamon, so I thought, you know, what the hell, let's try it out. And this one's very good. I like this one a lot. I definitely, let's see. I definitely pick up the vanilla all the way through. I don't pick up much cinnamon, like at all. So, but there is an underlying something or another, and that could be what the cinnamon is. That could be how the cinnamon's coming through, is an underlying kind of something to kind of give it a spice kick. I definitely get the peach on the exhale, especially if I exhale through my nose. I can tell that the peach is there, especially when I do it like that. And I pick up the pear the most on the inhale. That's where I pick up the pear the most. But really, it's nicely fused together. There isn't one that overwhelms. I mean, really, the one that I pick up the most of is the vanilla, but it's not overwhelming. The vanilla in this is not overwhelming. And don't let I know some people aren't cinnamon people. Don't let the cinnamon scare you, because the cinnamon I really don't even taste at all, except as maybe an undertone, a very mild undertone. So I really wouldn't worry about the cinnamon if you're somebody who's like, oh, I don't like cinnamon. Ooh, you know, it's not. I barely pick it up at all. And I also wanted to mention, I got a comment from somebody about how they were glad that you know, watching all these reviews, and they were glad that I did a review on this. They've been watching all the ones on the Artist Collection. And I wanted to give her a tip about which one to get. I mean, taste is very subjective, and it's different for everybody. But if I'm going by my local vape shop, Samba Sun is almost completely sold out. There's only one bottle left. I'm not sure what strength, but it's almost completely sold out, which doesn't really surprise me, because out of all of them, Samba Sun is probably the safe bet out of all of them, just because it's fruity, it's kind of universally, it has universal likability. Heathen's Bite is the second most sold out. Like, I think there were only 4 or 5 bottles left of it in various strengths. Then there's the Sacred Heart one. They had some. It wasn't completely sold out, but they still had some, but some were gone. The Paramour, they still had some, and the Dragon Scape almost seemed like it was completely, it hadn't been sold at all. So that gives you some type of an idea as to the popularity of this line, and kind of which ones are more popular than others. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll love Samba Sun. You could hate that. And you could love Dragon Scape, but that does give you an idea. If you don't have a local vape shop that sells these and you want to get one, or two, that gives you an idea of what has been selling the most in my area anyway, here in Houston. Now the last one is Dragon Scape. Dragon Scape, and it's earthy and rich and exotic. That's what it says. Oh, sorry, and I meant to do that on this one. The Paramour says it's creamy and bright and soft. And the Paramour is definitely bright. Bright is a great way to describe the Paramour, actually. It's a perfect way. It's a very bright flavor. But this one, the Dragon Scape, is earthy, rich, and exotic. And the ingredients in this one are Indian spice, Asian tea, Belgian cafe, which is like a coffee, I'm assuming, and English custard. Honestly, this was probably my least favorite out of all of them. I picked up chocolate in this, and I'm not a huge chocolate person, just kind of in general, and with my vape, I'm not a big chocolate lover in my vapes. However, I would like to preface that by saying, even though I may not have cared for the flavors in it, I can tell you that it's very well done. Just like all the other ones. I mean, it's not, I'm not trying to say it's bad, because it's not bad. It's done very well. It's just not my cup of tea. Which is actually kind of surprising, because I do like tea vapes, and this says Asian tea. So I really actually thought I would like this one. But it wasn't, out of all of them, it wasn't my favorite. But somebody else, I can see why other people do like it, because I have heard that people do like this one, and I get why people like it. I mean, it is very exotic. It does have an earthiness to it, and it is done well. It's just not my cup of tea. Sorry. And honestly, I don't pick up the Indian spice. I pick up the Asian tea and the coffee flavor, heavy. I don't really pick up the custard at all. I really pick up chocolate. And I know it says that there isn't any chocolate in it, but I really pick up a chocolate flavor. And I don't know if it's just all the flavors being fused together and that's why I'm picking up a chocolate flavor, but I really pick up chocolate strong. I definitely pick up the tea, though, throughout, and I pick up the coffee on the exhale. But I pick up chocolate throughout. Even though it says it doesn't have chocolate in it, I really do pick up chocolate. But I mean, like I said, not my personal favorite, but I can see why other people like it. That's it for the artist collection. I still have a lot of other juices to review, but I want to give another big thank you to Eric and the people at NJOY for giving me the opportunity to try them out and review them, and I really appreciate it more than you know. And thanks for watching, and keep watching, because I have other stuff that I need to review, and I'm glad y'all are watching. If you have any requests, put them down below. If you want to say, hey, what's going on? If you want to have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And I guess I'll be seeing y'all later.